All right, this is part two to our leader workshop. We just celebrated December, really talked about the success of the VIP program, which rolls us into the segment on how to wrap up January. What's on the table and how do we do this as a team? So this is perfect as a roll off from the VIP program from Tony Robbins. This aligns perfectly. I think Pam Karastulis said pace setter. Really, pace setting is sales and it's sponsoring and it's developing leaders. So we hope in your 2024 vision board that you're seeing that those three components are what leaders do every single day. That's how a company grows. That's how you grow your title, your team, your commissions, and more. Here's our quote to kick us off. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. You know, we just announced the trip has early bird sponsoring right now. We know many earn the trip, but then what? We want to make more and soaring a part of 2024ing. And the only way to do that is to be consistent at both sales, sponsoring, and inviting others to leadership. So that kicks us off to what do we have in January? So we ended with sharing our December success. We're going to kick off January as Gen Market. So Gen Market, these are our goals for January. Yes, every order, every day you call, every day you sponsor or don't impacts the general market. Our goal is to be the tippy top of all that we do. We are going to be trending towards 120%. We have high goals to meet this year. So this is where you are so far. This month, we are at 73% Gen East, 58% Gen West, to all leaders achieving their number of orders goals. We will send them to you in your follow-up email, put them in WhatsApp later on today. We also want to, again, have our leaders, now it's the 68th year, so 68% of the leaders achieving their number of orders goals. If you have a D in your title, district manager, district director, or ambassador, please take those goals and call your team leaders when you see them and set a plan to achieve the number of orders goals. That helps them give a small goal and a small win. The national goal for consultant base, we've got to keep our consultants active. When your consultants order once every 4 months, Jafra mails them a brochure and sends them email. If they go inactive, they do not get our email, they do not get a brochure, and don't you dare invest in mailing them. All they have to do is buy Jafra 3 times a year. So please help them shop and learn the 400 or 500 products we have and save more, because they're saving more with Jafra products than they are sitting in a Walmart store. So really, truly, let's get on a mission to do shopping shows to help everybody shop and save and put Jafra back into their homes, and then just share their website links so others can shop and save with Jafra. So our goal, you can see in our active base, is getting us to 7,000 consultants active. So you can see our goals, you can see where we're starting. Next, so those I's and P's this month, in the next 7 days, especially free shipping, big deal. National goal is growing leaders. So last year, Gen West, you broke even. We started at 108, we ended at 108. Gen East, we lost about 20 leaders. We went down. So we want to grow. So the way to grow, this is where we are starting, and this is where we want to end this month. That means no grace periods and no managers going to their 4th grace period so they lose title. So again, if you have leaders with grace periods, book it, Dano, book time with them, set up a plan to help them keep their commission checks in their checkbook. That's what we want, okay? So these will be goals we're drawing after, but we're going to have grand prizes each month. Jackie, are you ready to talk about our grand prizes?
I love it. I'm so stoked about this. Okay, so because I am a visual learner and I know that it can be really hard to visualize what our overall goals are. I made visuals. So let's look at this really quickly. This is where we are month to date. We have one new manager ready to promote for February 1st in General Market East. So I'm super stoked about that, but we need the West to catch up. and we want to have 12 new and requalified in January. So let's have us dialing up this thermometer really quick. So in the comments, if you have somebody that's going to promote to manager, pop it in the comments so we can watch them. Okay. For general market growth in general, we would like to have 225 new consultants in January. We have 51. We're on our way, you guys, but we have some work to do. Okay. So I would love for us to work on 22 a day. That can be one in each one of your teams in this month. And we're done. And we did it. So let's focus on sponsoring. Let's focus on pushing that down, not just in your personal business, but through your teams. Everybody on your team can recruit one person and our business can double. Okay? So let's work on that. General East, you guys are my boos. We have 36 new consultants already in January. We have 92 to go. Okay? So that's like 12 a day. I think we can do it. So I would love to see this green thermometer go up, 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 up as quickly as we can. And in the West, the silver thermometer, 15 achieved, okay? You guys need 82 more. That's 10 a day. You can beat us, all right? West v East, y'all can beat us easy. Show us how it's done. I cannot wait to celebrate you.
Yeah, so Jackie and I are going to be watching, and we're going to celebrate 22 day. Okay, so any day y'all have 22 in a day, ladies, you can't grow your team or expect your commissions to grow without new. This is direct sales. So I want you to do a little mind shift on what do I do different to have more in 24. That's how we get more from Jafra when we have more new people. So Jafra's giving you something to unlock your commissions and give you reasons to unlock your mouth and talk to more people about joining Jafra, whether they want a side gig to their side gigs, whether they want a new side hustle, whether they want to just have the benefits of shopping, saving, sharing, and earning a little like a VIP so they can support their Jafra habits. Great. Free shipping. This is not to repeat. You already know what it does, but we've had questions from consultants. Remember, free shipping, 99 for you, 50 for the client. When you get 198 in the cart, it unlocks the deals. Please do little videos, 1-minute videos to your team. Remind them how to do it because they may not know. So you're that impact of unlocking more deals, okay? So you've got that for everybody. Let me do a quick click, okay? We made these graphics. They're already in WhatsApp for you. So please use WhatsApp. If you say, where is something? It's already in WhatsApp. We do it in your email 2 days later. And it's typically in your leader slides under guide number 2 in Facebook group. Consultants is guide number 1. So that's where everything is housed. And if you've seen it, it's typically posted within hours. Okay. This is for your VIPs. So when you look at your calendar, we're giving you who do I need to call first. So call those pre-VIPs, VIPs, make sure they've got their 365 bundle. If you want to use this graphic in a text or anything, you're welcome to it, but it's all set for them. Who else do we want to reach? That active base. It's proven if they get to month 6, the chance of them not ordering Jafra again increases about 80%. We don't want anybody. Everybody loves a brochure, but we can only pay a brochure mailing to the active. So tell them they won't get email because they don't. We only email to the active consultants and we only mail to the active. So we want our P's and I's to come back. Self-love month is here and we want them to order 50% and 2 free gifts, but come back for the year and let's restock. So P's and I's, I would do a phone tree, a calling tree, pile and dial. Even if you have to pay a consultant to help you do phone calls, let's call them and talk to them. Remember, again, this is that key. If you want to use the graphic, that's up to you, but this is who gets what we mail. As you post, we just gave you these graphics to remind your consultants. We even put the January deals. So at 300, at 400, these are their deals and their cost with that 50% order, okay? So this is, again, achieve promotions for them. Don't forget, you can use the shopping guide list as you're emailing, texting, calling, following up. You don't have time to do a mailing with free shipping, so you really got to hit the phone heavy. and your text videos and all that you can do. So this is a shopping list that helps them. And the best part is sponsoring. Because you've got free shipping on every kit always, now even your December consultants who didn't pick their pack yet gets free shipping on the pack or their order. And all January, sponsor now, free kit shipping and free pack shipping. And I'm telling you, those are the two things everybody deserves to have. So great campaign. So I'm going to turn this to Jack for some more news. What do we got, Jack? Woo-hoo!
Okay, who is ready for an incentive trip? Anybody? Anybody? I am. All right, so we're not going to tell you where it is. We're only going to tell you that this email went out to all active consultants on the 22nd. Okay, it was personalized. You see, it's addressed to me and Jackie at the top, and everybody who is a manager and above can play. Now, that's not to say that people can't promote to manager for February 1st. And that's not to say that they can't promote to manager throughout the period, throughout the incentive period. However, the earlier that they qualify for manager, the earlier they're going to be able to earn, if that makes sense. The longer they'll have to earn. So know that this information went out. Know that the buzz is starting to get built. Know that every single one of your QNCs is going to count toward your incentive trip qualification starting now. So you guys can get busy and get a jump on it. And be sure to meet up with all of us on the February 1st business meeting so you can find out where you're going to go, where we're going to go, because I'm going to. I'm going to claim it right now.
I'm going with you. How's that?
I love it. Please, let's all go. It'll be so much fun. So we have a lot of ways to get there, but honestly, sponsoring is going to be our tip-top way to get there. All right. So working with everyone that comes in to onboard super strong, working with everyone who comes in to get in on your join with a friend and double the fun, right? Just grab some double mint twins and have them be on your team. Like, it's that simple, right? And remembering to share the sponsoring gifts. And if those gifts are not for you, if you already have them, if you are unimpressed by them, you know who will be impressed by them? Your new consultants. Pass them forward. Create a program to incentivize them to move forward. Use them in your onboarding as gifts. Get creative with what Jaffa gives you so you don't have to spend your own money. Make it happen. Okay? Say yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
So that takes us to, remember, the trips are typically the same. You have to sponsor. Your team has to sponsor. The sooner that consultant is a manager, the more chances she'll have because she has to title manager. So qualifying in January, very smart. Qualifying to manager in February, okay, but I wouldn't push it any further. So now you're doing a 7 days to leader or 30 days to leader. Okay. So this is your time. How many discovery calls have you made to help you? Because you always have to grow your team's sales to earn the trip. That's why early sponsoring is who gets to the top levels. Early promoting is who gets to the top level. I remember Michelle Hall last year, she promoted Catherine right away. And here she was at level 4, never had that in her lifetime on a trip, but it was because they sponsored early, she promoted someone early, and here she was at level 4. That's the name of the game with the trip. So here's the key though, this helps you earn the trip, right? So this Jumpstart program is for new consultants. So I'm going to share an idea here, but they have to do every month in a row. They have to have 400 in January, 400 in February, 400 in March, 400 in April, okay, or whatever month they join, because it's like the VIP program. It's every single month to unlock the gifts. That's your Jumpstart program. This is why sponsoring now helps them. They'll be VIPs by April, but they too can even sponsor this next week, the Double Mint twins Jackie talked about, to be able to earn the trip with you. It's never about I earned a trip. It's about who's with you on the trip. Look to your left and right. That's your influence as a leader. But at one of our meetings in California last week, we said, but wait, what if You're reaching your consultants and they want more in 24. They're not new. There's not a jumpstart program. You as a leader, you're I fill the gap of recognition that Jeffra doesn't have. They can't do everything. But what if you had the jumpstart program for those who are already in Jeffra? You're buying 3 products, right? Now they can't get a VIP pin if they already have one, but you could have your own pin or name tag once they get the Jumpstart. Do a Jumpstart 2024 program all year for those who they're not new, but they're renewed. So I'm just saying it's time to have fun. Do you want to know the fun of direct sales? Recognition, right? So ponder your thoughts on that. We'll come back to you all on that. But I also believe in this. Jackie and I are trying and dying on the vine here, but we're trying. We want a jumpstart program for sponsoring. So if Jeffra doesn't have it, create it yourself. So we said, you know what? The jumpstart for sales is product. So Jackie and I created a jumpstart idea for sponsoring. It can be for your new and it can be for everybody renewed in 2024. Hope you like it, but I would be doing this if I was in the field, and so would Jackie. We love swag. We love identity and brands of a team, okay? And the company. So what if in month 1, they had one QNC, whether they're new or renewed, okay? They could earn their Jeffra button or name tag from you. You can buy them dirt cheap today, you guys. Look all over. Month 2, remember we were talking pace setter pins, all those things. I'm just bringing it back to you. Month 2, they have their second QNC and they're getting 8% with 2, right? And they've got business cards. Month 3, how about a car magnet? Okay, you can use your logos. You can put your team name on there. But what if you did something like this? They're not expensive. I was finding them for hardly anything while they're also earning 8%. And what if they had one more? Consistency, Tony Robbins said, is the key. But if you don't have it in your recognition, if you don't drive it and strive it, you're losing it. So I love consistency. When you look at the 4th month, oh my gosh, but wait, they get a manager pin, they get their qualification bonus if they choose to elevate, and they get their 3 months of a new manager bonus. So we just wanted to pop some thoughts. You can put in the chat, Jackie's going to be watching, maybe programs you already have in place or how you feel about this idea. We're here to help you be the best leaders. So that takes us to, I'm going to quickly go through this. You must know this program. Jackie and I have been on the road doing workshops all month, and we discovered people didn't really know the program. When the student's ready, the teacher appears, and we're here. So here we go. Remember, they earn 8% when they have $400, and 2 people they directly sponsor have $400. They earn 8% commission only on themselves and their directs. That's a future manager. If I were having consultants earn the trip, I would work with your first 2 this month, next 2 next month, or more. Or I'd do 4 if they're ready to soar, okay, this month. So you got to grab this. You got to get out there. You got to invite them. Next, what is the difference of a manager? They get to 4 directs, yes, at their sales, plus theirs. But now they earn 11% on their direct and indirect, okay? Remember, they have to be a manager title to earn the trip. They can't earn it as a consultant. They can qualify during the trip, but they're losing team sales time if they stay a consultant, okay? Not our first time doing that. We did want you to know this email is going out today. Everyone that we listed, all those leaders who influenced a future manager, guess what? Your consultants who earned that 8% during Q4 got an email driving and striving them to move up to manager. So go back in your reports, look at who had 8% and give them a call to follow up to what we send. We promise to always let you know what Jeffra's doing so that you are the follow-up. It's not Jackie and I, it's you. Now, again, I'm just going to boogie very quickly, okay? This is how during qualifications, let's say January, if they have 7 to 9 consultants with 400, 5 by them, there's a $75 bonus. 10 or more, 5 by them, there's a $150. They become a manager, let's say February 1st. If they have 5 directs who do 400, okay, minimum, and others do 400, okay, but at least 5 direct, look at these bonuses during the next 3 months. That's for your new manager, okay? If questions, we're going to come back to you. And then the promoting manager bonus. While someone's qualifying, remember the answer is never have less than 2 personal QNCs a month. Please use a simple recipe. When you do that, look at, you get a $200 promoting bonus. If you move up to a new title, you get more bonuses because our leadership has 6 bonuses. Here's the question Jackie and I have for you all. How often are you selling our leadership program? That's where the real income is that changes lives. Yes, they're selling, but multiplying means more streams of income out of the business you're currently in. So are you reviewing all of these 6 bonuses nonstop with your leaders? Where are they going? What are they earning? With your consultants? Bring it back. It's time to soar in 24. And are you showing all the perks? Yes, there's jewelry, but there's car programs, legacy inheritance for directors and above to their family when they pass away. And again, Mercedes-Benz to life insurance. This is what your young generation wants. They want a career that they work part gig, okay? Part-time. So, and again, do you know the honeycomb? Do you know wide and deep? People are in direct sales all day long. Most of them are in 5 to 7 of them now. Why? They're smart. Do you understand infinity is only at the ambassador, wide and deep? If you don't, guess what Jackie and I have for you? We have recordings. This is a take a look at the business right here, okay? Oh, sorry, I got my QR codes mixed up. Purple is the take a look, green is the comp plan, but it's okay. We'll fix it for you, but it doesn't matter. This is a bit.ly link, Jafra Take a Look 24. This is the new business. This is 10 minutes. How many times could you send that link out and say, take a look, meet me on Zoom. I meet every single day at 3 p.m. and I do Q&A. You guys, you can do that in WhatsApp. You can actually use WhatsApp like FaceTime now with a group of people. You can do that in Messenger. So we just get basic info. You're the testimony. You could do a 1-minute testimony with the link, inviting them, why you chose them, why you want them to take a look, why they'd be great at it, have them take a look and meet you for Q&A for 5-10 minutes after. I'm just saying, use what's done. The entire compensation plan is done in 20 minutes here. All recorded, all done. All you got to do is follow up and bring people together to answer the questions. You already have all the slides also. They're in your email. They're in guide number 2 in Facebook. So we're going to stop. Ahas, anything you're learning, any questions you have?
One thing that just kind of hit me, you know, when I'm out doing tabletops, sometimes I'll ask the question that I got from Michelle Hall. Have you ever thought of starting your own business? They don't even know why I'm there, but it starts a conversation. But I don't do that with my consultants because a lot of them are like, you know, they're very low on the thermometer. And so I kind of greet them where they are, but there's no reason why I can't say, have you ever thought of management? They'll probably look at me funny, but at least I can start the conversation. So thank you for that.
Excellent. You know, I'm going to just give something to that. We learned this from Doug Firebaugh years ago. Every 90 days, people's lives change. And the key question is, if they know that you're going to reach them every season, God gave us seasons for a reason, okay? That's when lives change. So to just say, I do a service call to all consultants every season to see if there's a reason for you to want more from your business. It's that simple. You know what happens? They come to expect your phone call. And more doesn't always mean management. You just listen and say, is this a season where you might want more? You have different reasons in your life from the business you own. Because you're right, Dia. I love what you said. If you do that, which I can tell you it works. I know Jackie and I both did that in our business, and we had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, did it with all our leaders as well. It really, you will be shocked if you just be quiet and listen. So I love that, Dia. That's worth today in a nutshell. Any other questions, Jack, before I go back to the live mic? Questions in the chat, okay? Other
Nothing in the
aha
chat.
moments or questions, or go ahead, Jack, if you want to add to it. Sorry, I just,
No, there was nothing in the chat. It's all good.
cool. Okay,
Yeah.
other ahas or questions, thoughts, ideas. Go ahead, Carol.
I just had a question in the chat way back, and I do the inactive consultants, they don't get any emails from Jafra? I'm not sure that was accurate.
The only thing they get, I'm glad you asked that, thank you. The only thing they get is their target email for their special deal. Okay, we can only email so many emails a month,
Okay,
guys.
so they don't get the flash sales.
No, they do not.
Thank you for making that very clear, because I told, oh, it comes in your email. So now I know they don't get it. So yeah, I do send it to them as well, but thank you very much for that clarification.
No, we asked the same question, Carol. Jackie and I yesterday went to everybody to say, what do we need to know so our leaders know what they need to do? So we appreciate it. We had the same thing. We were just clarifying who gets what when, because we're always posting what we see come in email, but it is absolutely the truth. They only get their target specific INPs with their free gifts and a click to the website to go shop. So the brochure, okay? So you are correct. The I's and P's is really on you, but it's another reason to say, stay active. Can I help you order 3 times a year? For goodness gracious, they're not using Jafra if they're not. So let's help you save more, get more, right? So love that, Carol. Very, very good question. Okay. Jackie, can we pause a minute?
Yeah.
How are you all thinking of launching the trip now? If you have already done things, we'd love to hear, and or have the biggest sponsoring blowout of January. What are you thinking of doing? Because it matters. We've watched you all earn trips for years and years. Doing it at the end is a nightmare. Getting an early start is success. Who has ideas? Go ahead, Diana. Thank you, honey. Go for it.
Yeah, hello. Hey, I haven't checked in the last week, but one idea is to include the 8% bonus or check you get in the compensation plan, brochure. I mean, I had on my own, but I think for everybody else, it would be nice to start with the 8% and then keep going with the other one, because it's part of the commission program.
Beautiful.
Anyway, so
Agree.
Yeah. Second is I'm having after this meeting, I'm gonna sponsor my second qualified new consultant for this month. So I have 2 for the trip, 2 for the month, 2 to make Josh happy. Anyway.
That will make Josh happy. Sponsoring is what makes anybody in a company happy.
And then I'm just working, I send a text to all the possible potential managers, inviting them to sponsor or to requalify or become a manager by February 1st. So I'm working in 2 for sure, possible 3. So we'll
Excellent.
see. I'm excited.
Yeah. Excellent. Very, very good. So other thoughts, ideas? Liliana, go for it.
I really thought a lot about the new seasons. That would be a major key for me where I live. We have gone through horrible winter right now, and I learned something. I really burned my hands with the shovel, the snow, and I came in and I did not know what to do. So I grabbed my big roll jelly, and I'll tell you, I put that on my hand like if it was just hand cream. And man, my thing is season. My experience that I've been going through, what really did, because I was able to sell 2 of the big Jafra ones. And I thought, man, my hands, what happened? So I thought, all the people I know, share with consultants about the bundle, royal jelly. It's cold. Put it in your face, how it feels. Well, I love the season because it gives me the entrance to that 3 months. We're not being like, oh, they're just trying to sell me. Oh, they're being pushy. Oh, they want to help me through the season. So thank you for that tip because that's my main goal and I know it's going to work.
Excellent. Love it. From product, the seasonal consultant, to, again, seasonal reasons that people need more in their life. More community, more income, more opportunity, more joy. And they're home. This weather, when it's bad weather, this is when you're on the phone, right? So we love winter season. So the key is you have 7 days, but today, tomorrow through Saturday is free shipping, which helps your sponsoring, helps everyone get qualified, buy their packs, buy their kit. So again, prioritize, all right? So anyone else want to share any ideas on how to have a sponsoring blitz and invite your team to the trip? Okay, well, we hope you got some aha moments, right? Anything, Jack, you can punch out here before we go on?
A very quick idea, guys, is just talk to them about it. Like, don't assume that they know. Don't assume that they read their email. Talk to your teams. And like, don't just be like, did you look at your email? Look at this. Be like, hey, everybody you sponsor works toward the incentive trip. How many of you have been on an incentive trip? Do you want to go on it? Like, talk to them and listen. Because truly, like, you underestimate or overestimate how much people pay attention because you're locked in, but they're not. Okay. As a leader, you're locked in, but these other folks, they're just not. So don't assume, and ask and talk and listen and be that person that offers stuff to your peeps, you know?
So we challenge you to think, how many people a day will I call between now and Saturday? And prioritize, because it's a conversation, not a text. This is a relationship business, right? So your voice, your heart is heard when you talk. So let me go to Liliana, and then we're going to quick flip and finish the month here. Go ahead, Liliana.
And I want to be quick, but don't lose the opportunity that you don't think is your opportunity, because I just had a good one through my work. I work in the business department, helping the business in the community. And this lady came to open a business, a food cart. So out of the blue, I asked her, have you thought about having a skincare business? She goes, really? How? Where? And she wants to do the sale, right? And I said, have you heard Jafra? She just came from Mexico. Oh, Jafra, rolled jelly. I love it. Oh, the big bottle. And she went on that. I said, do you have one? She goes, no, I just got here from Mexico. I said, well, I want to get with you. We're going to have a meeting, you and me, coffee. You just got here. And we're not going to talk about that rolled jelly. How do you like to go in there and being able to earn that at a special price, share it with people, and make that your business? Oh, yes, I got her name, her number. That's my top priority now. And I wasn't expected, but if you don't talk, especially Latino, and I give you the culture, when you talk, Jafra, makeup is great. We have done it. But royal jelly, it's a #1 because they know royal jelly in Mexico to the dot. Don't lose the opportunity, even if they're a farm worker, even if whoever. People do whatever they do to take care of the skin. And that lady has the most beautiful skin because she used to use the royal jelly in Mexico. And she knows it.
I love it. And it's called just ask. Don't overthink it. I love it. It's exactly what Jackie was saying. It's what Dia was saying. Dia just did a tabletop and said, have you ever thought of having your own business?
That was a good question.
Like, I don't even ask that question. And it was like, yes, or tell me more. If we don't get blunt and be simple, they are looking. I don't care who you are. Everybody's looking for more side gigs. So let's take a quick look at wrapping this up. Okay, here we go. We're going to take you to getting ready. So this is your planning. So we're going to bring you some of the tools that we have, and then you're going to set your goals for January, and we're going to show you the leader guide for February. So I'm going to turn this to Jackie to now review the tools that you have to help those wanting to earn the trip. Take it away, Jack.
Okay, who remembers the formula for success that we talked about at the last leader meeting? This is your guide, okay? You have all the onboarding tools. And as you bring on your new folks that you're sponsoring because of the trip, because you want folks to earn the trip, push them through the formula. This is simple. This is duplicatable. This is easy to understand, okay? If they find it simple, make money, and have fun doing it, they're going to keep coming back. Yes?
Yes.
So we have some tips for you, really simplified, okay? From, again, ChatGPT, which tells us so much more information than we ever thought we would have, okay? Let's go. So you're going to make some business connections. We've been talking about that. Liliana just made a business connection, while she was at work, which is amazing. You want to get reviews and testimonies from your clients. First-hand accounts are super duper powerful. Let's keep going. Give me another one. Okay, personalized experiences, loyalty programs, anything that you can give your clients that's from you, that's special, capitalize on that and share what you're doing with your teams. Okay? If you tell your teams what you're working on, they will do what you said. Okay? Consumers are increasingly invested in at-home beauty technology like tools. We have tools. Share the things that look cool on social media too. Show yourself using them. Our virtual beauty consultations and our personalized skincare test, that stuff is super popular right now. If you put it on Instagram, have people DM you skin or DM you my skin type. Then send them the virtual quiz. That's super fun and interactive, and people can get their teeth into Jafra before you even try to sell them on anything. Our ingredients are all listed on our website, which is super important to people for transparency on ingredients and sustainability. We have that. Share it. Okay, so I love DIY like beauty kits. I love subscription boxes. I love theme boxes. I love at-home curated experiences. I get a box of toys for my dog every month because I'm a sucker, okay? She does not care. It's for me. So you can do that too. You can do a theme box of any theme that comes into pop culture. You can create a theme box from your Jafra products, slap some stickers on it, and send it out to your clients who miss subscription boxes. You can create it for them.
And Jack, I heard something today with Kelly Northcott. I
Oh,
just
yeah?
loved it. She has a guest speaker and she was talking about doing host DIY beauty boxes, do it yourself spa boxes. So like the first 5 who book with you this week, they can do a text party, Zoom party, Facebook event, gather the friends in the office, do a weekend party. They get a beauty box, right? So she would mail these boxes out to the hostess after their party. And so again, be thinking, we know parties are still the answer in the best way. You got to be in front of people with your product. So be thinking, how do I really leverage a big push this month and into next month so the early bird of the trip makes it the easiest ending to a trip. So love it.
For sure.
Okay, let's see what else we have.
Get online, y'all. Get on your Instagram and post pictures of your life and do the thing, because organic reach on social media is the thing right now. Organic reach, you being you on socials, attracts folks, okay? But you can also use some targeted advertising. Try different stuff. Throw $5 at an ad and see how it does, okay? Target really specific audiences and see if you can bring in that avatar, those folks that you're trying to recruit to your team, right? Virtual events, webinars, online events to connect with other sellers of things, because guys, the easiest folks to recruit into our business are folks who are already in it, right? Go make friends with other direct sellers, because our things can complement each other. If someone sells Color Street, they may be super interested in our hand care, right? So let's get on the level there with that. And networking within industry forums and relevant groups can be really awesome in finding people who are willing to side gig within an industry that they are interested in. Okay, you might find preschool teachers who are super duper into making their self-care a priority because they sit around in sweatpants with 4-year-olds all day, and that's miserable. So they may be like really into their self-care in their spare time. Go looking for those people. Go looking for the people who are into the things you sell, because chances are they're going to be into the things you sell.
Well, and we hope
The
these
things
tips, these are really ideas. What could myself and my team do different to reach new consultants, new leaders, new clients? So if you have some thoughts and ideas that maybe this is triggering, put them in the chat, because we truly are all about building it different, and it is online and in person. So what other tools do we have, Jack, to help those wanting to earn the trip or even be a VIP every month?
As always, you can show your teams the easy ways to knock out a goal. Okay, so just looking at this screen, for example, these are all ways to sell 400 retail in a week, like we worked with on the formula. Okay, ask your teams, challenge your teams to do one bucket this week and to report their results. If somebody goes out and does an in-person party, do you think they're going to come back and report, I didn't sell anything, it was bad? No. They're going to do the activity and come back and report a result. And it's going to be bigger than $0 American dollars. So challenge them to do the activities to make the dollars. And okay, guys, I've been checking social and I've been seeing several of you using my hashtags, but we're going to need you all to use the hashtags, okay? Because I'm super nosy and I want to know what you're doing so we can call you out and share on the big meetings what y'all are up to, and share this with your teams, empower them. And if you guys want to give us a heads up, right? If you shared this with your team member and your team member posted a color post using Jaffra Color, send it to one of us and we'll highlight them. Okay. Like, you can give us a heads up. But these hashtags are reaching really far. The Freedom Friday hashtag isn't limited to direct sales. I saw last week a whole series of posts about the International Day of the Girl from like a year ago that come up with the Freedom Friday hashtag. So people are using these tags all over the internet. You can capitalize on folks seeing your stuff when you use a hashtag. It broadens your reach. Okay. Excuse me. So, what's a leader's view for sponsoring in January of 2024? Okay, what can we do to get folks to come in? Highlight the flexible income opportunity. Highlight the side gig and the earning option for folks who have a job or have a life or have a family who need to fill in the little spots where Jaffra can fit. We have a quality products. You guys know Liliana was like the royal jelly, y'all. We have the quality products and we have some really cool on-trend products as well. So share them, show people. If people don't know about Jaffra, you know whose fault that is? Ours, because we're not talking about it. Okay. Talk about the supportive community and the training that we get. That's a big, big draw in direct sales. You know, some companies don't train their people. And some team leaders don't care about their people more than the number sign that they represent in their team. Y'all care so much. Talk about it. Okay. As you continue to put your teams together too, making that part of your community and part of your culture is insanely important. Okay. Okay. Here's some types of products that can be in demand. Sustainable beauty and wellness. Again, with transparent ingredients and being conscious, socially conscious. tech integrated beauty devices. Guys, I scrolled TikTok for like 30 minutes before I met with Jackie this morning, and there was one skincare tool that continued to show up. It's this like glass handled electrocharged tool that I saw, I swear, 12 times in a 30 minute scroll. Okay. Tools are awesome. If you get online and show the different abilities of this tool, it'll gain traction. Even if it's not the newest, coolest electroshock therapy for your skin, people love a gadget. Share it.
Even
Okay.
page 25 of Defy,
Uh-huh.
right? So with the serum, and they're using the Defy tool, really, truly, it's any tool. It doesn't matter if it was out 10 years ago or today. I love what Jackie just said, but we're trying to help you think, how do we attract? How do we get our team? How do we get trending? And what are people going to want to try even at a tabletop or at a party? So we hope this is helping you trigger your thoughts. There's one more, Jack. What do we got?
I'm ready. Personalized and customizable products. Again, I'm a big sucker. My dog gets a treat box every month and I customize it for her. She does not care, but I do. So you can offer customized beauty and wellness products to cater to an individual person. Okay. You can have them do the virtual skincare. Say, oh, I am so excited. We have the exact right products for you. Show them their options. Say they got Defy, show them their options, and then show them that they can also get a kit for $2 more with a business attached. The thing is that we have to use what we've got to get what we want. And we've got some really good stuff. We just need to use it to its max potential, right? Spin it so everything feels really personal and really connected. People love that. I do. I'm a big sucker, right? So make sure that when you're sharing, it doesn't feel cookie cutter. It feels really personal to them every time. And when you work with your teams and share this information down to them, make sure they understand if they take an extra 2 minutes, it could mean not only a bigger sale, but somebody new on their team, right?
Right. And Jackie, as you're looking at all of these trends, the reason we're giving them is to empower you to know you've got what the trends are in the marketplace, from the
We really
business
do.
to the products. You have it. You don't need any more confidence. Imagine if you're doing weekly coaching with future leaders, your leaders, trip goers, okay? So wherever you're doing this every week and coaching them, put this slide up and say, let's brainstorm. Where could we go? What could we do? Where are these people that want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, from our products to our opportunity? These are tools to help you coach and network, okay, with your friends, your peers in Jafra, to your teams and your uplines and downlines. But there's one more tool, Jack. We love picking a bucket for sales, but we got to swim with sales and sponsoring both arms. What's the other bucket?
Y'all, pick like I was saying, an avatar of who you're going to recruit to your business. Okay. Maybe it's mamas like me who, in my off time, all I'm doing is sitting in an ice rink or a swimming pool or a soccer field watching my kid, and I need something, a human, to connect me to other grown-ups. Maybe it's college students who are getting ready to graduate who don't know what to be when they grow up. Maybe it's retirees whose one career is ending and they don't know what to be when they grow up. Maybe it's retail sellers, right, who are looking for stock or looking for cool new products to highlight for Valentine's Day, for upcoming Easter, all of those things. Challenge your teams to choose an avatar, because then they'll begin to see those people everywhere. Once you know what you're looking for, those folks just pop up everywhere, and you just have to screw your courage to the sticking place to talk to them, right? I love it. I think it's great.
This is also, Jack, something magical. I know I was on this webinar this morning with Kelly Northcott, and I got to just share. There was a woman she interviewed. She's 54. She has hit $1 million businesses in 6 different product lines. Okay. Indirect sales. Do you know, she said there's only one thing that made her it hit the $1 million business in all 6, no matter what passionate product she had at that time. It's one thing. It wasn't their comp plan. It wasn't their product. There was one thing she did in each of the 6 companies that she went to the top in. She did 3 outreach calls a day. Ladies and gentlemen, challenge your team, lead by example, to do 3 outreach calls a day. I said calls, okay? Reach 3 people a day and invite them to ask if they have had an opportunity to take a look at a business yet in 24 to have more, or more beauty to help them live better. So we challenge you on that top note there as well. So that being said, bear with me. Let me click my mouse here as we get ready. I thank you, Jackie, for those tools. We've given them to you all month long. We trained on it at the regional celebration as well, but we also have more tools. We are here to give you the toolkit to be the leader who is on the trip, but people on the trip with you. That's success. So here it is. How many joy sessions? You can use our link. How many joy sessions can you have between now and the end of January? So you have invites right here. They could watch the link and you do a live Q&A every day at noon, 3, and 6. I don't know, but you can use this. It's in Jafra Biz. You again can hang flyers all over town and do an in-person take a look, okay? There's flyers, there's invites, there's everything in Jafra Biz, and make sure you've got onboarding set up every single week using the tools. You know what we're gonna do this year? We're gonna make our Marketing Monday so intentional. We are teaching you how to sell $400 every week and sponsor every week with what we do on Monday mornings at 9 a.m. And some of these are gonna be workshops that your team can watch again and again to sell 400 every week and to sponsor every week. So we actually took our star, Rochelle Varnes, and gave her her own bit.ly, how to do Jafra self-care workshops, events, parties. Watch it. It's fantastic. Pat Clover out there did a fantastic workshop idea for you and your consultants, how to make samples and go out, how to make the opportunity on an index card so they're always ready to invite people to join and to buy. And so we made her own bit.ly link called Jafra Make and Take. So we hope you build this plethora of all that we have for you, so you don't have to duplicate and do more. You need to make leadership look easy by using the tools that are already done. So we hope we've given you so much, but there's more. Coming up next week, okay, you have Marketing Monday with Betty Green. Who will you have with you? You have Live with the Hive Monday at 4 p.m. So 2 more events yet in January. What else do you have? You want to be driving this now. Look at that bit.ly, Jafra GPS 24. You know what? If I was a leader, I'd be finding flights. I'd be driving in my car, and I would get to 1 or 2 of these events and host my regional retreats where Jafra is. So I'm just saying, if I knew I was going into LA or Charlotte, I'd be advertising on social media. I'd be going to everybody I know in a text and Facebook, sorry, or any social media and saying, do you know anybody near Charlotte, near LA? Let me meet them. I want to meet them at a workshop. Sponsor where we go and leverage what we've got. So this is a tour. You have Josh, sorry, and this beautiful face here, Jasmine, Jackie and Jackie, and we're hitting 2 locations. I challenge you to think, what could we do, not what can't I do? And why isn't it near me? This is a world of travel, just like social media has the whole US. It's your market, build it. So if you haven't registered, get your teams registered. We need everybody registered the Monday before the event. It's not that far away. It's coming closer every day. So these are the tools that can help you. So we've already chatted out loud about how do we launch it? How do we sponsor? We hope you've given you lots of tools. So I'm going to come back to questions, and then I'm going to do a very quick click of our February leader guide. But let me come back if there's any questions or chat that we need to cover, Jack. Is there anything that we have out there?
Just, thanks for the graphics, and, everybody seems to be pretty stoked. So
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Good
Live
discussion.
mic, any questions or anything we need before I show you the February guide to get you ready? Okay, we're going to end with goals. All right, so here we go. Get your paper and pen, everybody. It's time for your goal sheets. Before we head to February view, this is time for you. Okay, here we go. So the first thing we're going to do, oops, sorry. Forgive me, let me come back. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is have you write your goals. So between now and January 31st, what amount of personal sales do you need? What's your strategy or focus way to get there? And how many people do you need to reach to do it? Okay. This is what you also duplicate with your managers and with your future managers or your potential trip achievers. Okay. Second, what is your sponsoring goal right now between January 24th and January 31st? What is your focus, like the bucket? How many do you have to reach? Put your numbers down. Don't just look at my screen. If you don't write it, you don't own it. Branch sales. How much do you need in branch sales? You know the gig. What's your focus? How many do you have to reach? Branch sponsoring. What's your goal? Focus, number to call. District sales. If you have a D in your title or an AMB. Here's your goals and your sponsoring goals. But now to summarize today, are there bonuses you're earning this month? Promoting manager, new manager, whoever you are, where you are, quarterly bonus that you're tracking to, which is 2 direct, 3 indirect. Who in your team is earning bonuses this month while they qualify? Or they're new? Or any leaders in your district? If you don't write it and plan it, it doesn't happen. How many VIPs will you end with? Or at least those at 400 to be trending to be gold or royal? How about jumpstarts? Who's in jumpstart in January? Number of 8%ers, like Diana said. How about a new 11% January? How many will you reactivate with the free shipping by Saturday? How many are near $1,000? And how many are you going to invite to go on the trip with you in trip 24? Please write your goals. That's the purpose of our time for you. And now we time block. We have goals, but if you don't put it in the calendar like a job, you'll get paid like a hobby. Ready? So here's what we have. Time block number 1. Again, how many are you reaching? Put time in your calendar to call and encourage $400 months, VIPs already, pre-VIPs, and selling that gold and royal. Put it in your calendar. What days and times will you focus on this group? You now have urgency with the unlock and the free shipping. So you can put there VIP. Put your time block in VIP. Next, who can you call to cheer on for QNCing this month? Again, you've got the trip news. You've got 8%. You've got 11. So again, this is your $sign in your calendar. What days and times between now and Saturday, and then wrapping it up between Sunday and Wednesday. Next, who's your past leaders, past consultants? Maybe those past leaders want to earn the trip. Come back and be a leader now. Okay. How about your P's and I's? Block those into your time. Remember 2 stories, free shipping by Saturday and last chance at 2023 prices. Everything goes up next week. Okay. New consultants from December with no shipping for their pack. How about those spontaneous parties? We already talked about that. Can you do something fun like a beauty box if they help you this week to launch the trip, to have some fun with friends? When you have $50 orders, it's a good hostess boost. She's going to earn more, get higher sales because everybody has free shipping. That makes for a really good hostess. How about client reorder parties for 2023 prices? Put it in your calendar. Plan it and do it. How could you get it ready on Facebook, a text party, a phone call? Plan your sponsoring time every day. Priority from your formers to your lead list to your referrals. Why not give away the sponsoring gifts for 1 QNC for someone who refers someone? The first one to give you a referral gets the whole 1 QNC gift pack. Why not? Are you going to plan to go out and paint it purple and advertise online and hang flyers? You got to plan time to say, I'm going to do link sharing during this hour. How many will you reach? And use the links we already gave you. And you got to plan time as well to get everybody registered. Maybe do an early bird registration if they register in January to go to either coast for the February event. Have fun. So we hope today helped you plan, twist your mind to new ideas. We know many of you are in our coaching groups or will be on Monday. Great. Come with ideas. We end this segment with what you're going to get, which is your leader planning guide. We have created a toolbox that you can use in your way, shape, or form. We'll bring these to life in February as leaders, but this is just the workbook that you can fill out. So as January ends after midnight on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day it is, you open the door to February. The most important thing you do is fill out a SWOT. Review what were your strengths, your weaknesses, what opportunities do you have to do different in February, and what are the threats, the things you've got to do to go to your soaring goals of 24. This is key with your leaders, your future leaders, your trip goers to do a SWOT. So we hope you like that tool. This is that goal sheet we just did for January. It's already here for February. We put everything there, edit it as you wish, but it's here so that you start the month setting goals on day one, not by the time we get to a leader meeting. Okay, you can go to the business meeting, block an hour with your team after, and start setting goals and planning for the month. This is just another goal sheet. Some people like to know average party, average order goal for themselves, their team, the days they're going to be posting, their average ordering consultant goal. This just gives you all sorts of ideas. Some people like to have all these things in place. They're very systematic, like Jackie and I. We're a little dorky, but we love color themes. We love team themes. We love all of that. So this is all the things, by the way, we promised you we were going to be using all things from Belinda Ellsworth. It's everything in this planner and the leadership guide on one form, okay? That's where this is all from. If you like to make income producing activity calendars and your color coders like Jackie and I, we brought back the IPA calendar. And that is helping your team plan the month. Look at the first one, hold 3 to 5 conversations a day. Hello, there's that recipe. Again, celebration time. There are parties and facial days. You're blocking, time blocking with color coding the month of February, the day it launches. Then you've got their contact list. So this gives you how to help people plan time. The number one reason for not growing or failure or never going where you say you're going to go is time blocking and time management. You got to have goals, you got to block your time, and you got to prioritize. And this helps you do that. We even added some hashtags in there. We even added some quarterly things and how to make sure you have time to do those reports like our VIP experts talked about at the beginning. Okay, so you're blocking time for everything. Please print these and absorb these. We don't want to read them to you, but these are the things we know works. Remember when you launch February to meet with your team to help them pick their favorite from every department: skin, color, spa, fragrance, and then you got our hashtags, right? And Freedom Friday. If we all Gen Market do hashtag Freedom Friday every Friday, every Friday, every Friday for 50 plus weeks, we would have different people looking for us. But it takes every one of you, not Jackie and I, it's you all and getting your teams to do it. We even bring you some theme ideas from your team themes, party themes, meeting themes, okay? Customer themes. So again, borrow what you wish, create what you want. We brought you the top new products in February and the color scheme that we have for the month of February. So we hope this helps. I love everything having themes. We even have February challenge ideas, okay? So we brought some on here for you. Pick it, but if you don't have it planned out, we're always just doing things too late and it takes too much work to get the busy stuff down into the business. So plan every week with your challenges. In here, we even have what social media events can you do one every week, maybe one every department, I don't know. And are you planning your days, naming it, claiming it from your team to your personal, and then doing it, pre-planning that calendar. So this helps you think about it. You know, we love the bookshelf from Belinda. So this is our pick of the month because it's always the language of love and empowerment working with people. So again, this can help you if you want to utilize it. We love buying the book we talk about. We even gave you a quote for the month utilizing Belinda's tools. And then it's again, making your list. And this is from Belinda's workbook on who you need to contact, what days, how many, what's the intention on what's in it for them, and plan to do it. So it just helps you. And notice you really want to collaborate with online and in-store businesses every month. It's the rage of direct selling today. We even gave you the worksheets you most want to use in Jafra Biz under business collateral. Having your team on your first kickoff meeting fill out their goal sheets and plan their weeks using the tools we talked about. This is your coaching checklist that will help them create their strategies or find their SWOT, their strengths, their weaknesses, their opportunities, and their threats if they don't follow up. And then the order form, teaching them the 3 closings and letting people decide if they want to buy, book, or begin. So we also say, show them where the calendar is so they print it. We will be posting it this week and they will have all things in Jafra Biz. They can download our calendar, they can add yours to it. And again, this is where they find all things on the calendar, okay? So showing them that. We bring you in February our quick view list. I'm going to quick click because we'll be posting it. But our theme is for the love. So on Mondays, we're going to do the love of parties, the love of technology. We have Steven Dutzman. We're super excited about that. We have a holiday, and we'll be back with the love of sponsoring Hot Seat. So stay tuned for lots of training to kick off the trip. Never forget your Mondays at 4 p.m. Pacific with Bronwyn, Vicky, and team. And of course, we also have your training Tuesdays. Here's your dates for next month. So again, you're already ready for next month. Your leader meetings are here, and it's Share the Jafra Love workshops next month. We're super excited about all of it for next month. Don't forget, we have Marketing Mayam, the second Tuesday of the month, Compensation Compass, the third Tuesday of the month, and again, all things we have. We end today, leaders. We hope you like our new 2024 Leader Workshop, helping you get ready at the beginning of the month and helping you end the month achieving goals, but prepping for next month ahead. Remember these quotes from Dom Meyer. I'm going to read one. I'll leave the last one to Jackie. So Dom Meyer says, discover your gift, develop your gift, take your passion, discover it, rediscover it, develop it to be the best gift and give it away every single day. That's you as a leader. We are excited to see you soar to you and your best this year. And I turn this to my partner, Jackie. Take it away to close us up.
There are those who give with joy, and that joy is their reward. Y'all, you're really selfless. You're really smart. And everything that you do with your big old hearts. So don't forget, at the core of this is a relationship business. This is a relationship life. And go make some friends and have some freaking fun. Okay.
Love on them, right? So we wish you the best. We're here all week, closing the month with you. Hope this helped you all as leaders. Bye, everybody.